I'm going to show you how to grade the kindergarten end of trimester 1 assessment. So this here that you will all receive is the tester form that you will have for each student. Additionally, with that, you will have the student sheet. On your tester form, you will have BELLS 1, Task 1, which you need to ask the students to read the following numbers. That is on the student sheet. You will circle the ones they get correct. Then, on a whiteboard, you will ask the students to write these numbers without showing it to them. If they write it correctly, the right direction, then you will circle it. Then you will have them count by 20s to 20 by ones. Then you will record how far they get. Then you will follow these next steps. Ask the students to count out 2 bears. Do they get it right? Yes or no. Ask the students to count out 5 bears. Do they get it right? Yes or no. And ask the students to count out 3 bears. Do they get it right? Yes or no. And then identify the 2-dimensional shapes, which are down here. Did they get them right, or did they get them incorrect? Then you will have your rubric. So on task 1, if they got 6 correct, they will get a 3. If they got 4 or 5 correct, they will get a 2. If they get 1, 2, or 3 correct, they will get a 1. And if they get 0 correct, they will get a 0. That is here on task 1. On task 2, it's the same scoring. How many did they get correct, and what was their rubric score? On BELLS 2, task 1, you need to record how far they got. If they counted to 20 or above, they get a 3. 10 to 19 is a 2, 5 to 9 is a 1, 0 to 4 is a 0. Then down here, we have one task. If they get 4 of the questions correct, or 3 of the questions correct, sorry, they get a 3. If they get 2, they get a 2, a 1, they get 1, and 0, a 0. On the next one, if they get 4 correct, they get a 4, or a 3. If they get 2 or 3 correct, they get a 2. If they get 1 correct, they get a 1. If they get 0 correct, they get a 0. So they should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 scores. When they do this, you will open up School City. When you are on School City, you will click on these buttons right here and you'll go to Assessments. All of the district assessments will generate here. You will find the one that says K. So one way you can do that is if you go to Grade, and we want to click all, I will deselect all of them and click Kindergarten and hit Refresh. Then you will see K Grade Math Try 1 2018-2019. You will come over here to this one that says A+ scoring. You will come over here to this one that says A+ scoring, and you will click on this. Once you have clicked on this, you should pick your class that you're going to do. So we'll do AM. And your students should generate. Then you will look off of their rubric score, and let's say that this one is a 3, and then I hit Tab, and that'll go to the next one, and a 2, and a 3, and a 3, and a 1. And we can tab all the way to the next one and do the same thing. You will enter all of these scores. Once you have entered all of your scores, you will hit Save. This will allow you to look at the report for how your students did on each of the standards. I will show you how to look at those reports at a later date.